This next poem was written after a few nights in the cardiac ward of Salisbury Hospital in 2013. It's called The Man in the Next But One Bed. The man in the next but one bed is probably dying. Every morning I hear coughing, choking, gurgling, crying. Oxygen mask muffled words are of panic, fear and shame. His feet won't work, his lungs are full. The nurses plead his name. They talk him through each process. It's as if to make him live. To reaffirm identity must keep him positive. The ritual starts at 3 a.m. and lasts till breakfast time. It serves to keep perspective on such minor pain as mine. It's worse for my nearest neighbour. It can't be that much fun, but not as bad as for poor Bill in the next bed but one. This is from January 2018, in my 71st year. It is called Prayer. If I should make a great old age, before I shuffle off the stage, may I not suffer, while others pretend, awareness of an undignified end. Not with some awful choking cough, nor like Dad with one sock on and one sock off, nor anything so crass. Or it might be my luck to pass in some heroic dreams, or in some strange reality where nothing's as it seems. No, nothing quite so crass. If not with dignity, at least with dignitas. And this final poem is called Long Time Dead, which is a remark that was made to me by a man I met in France in 1993, who was constantly saying, life is short, but you're a long time dead. And although the final piece of work, poem, song, whichever, was written in 2014, that's what it owes its origins to. The gentleman who said it had been filming the Cannes Film Festival for 13 years and finally decided enough is enough and basically just never went home again. And so the idea was started then and finally became a piece of writing when I was driving along my favourite piece of road, which I've cycled and driven dozens of times, from Cannes to Saint-Tropez. And that's where all these ideas come to their end. Long Time Dead. Driving alone along the Red Rock Road, between the mountains and the sea, September summer sun is shining down on my open-top Z3 and me. And I realized about that time, better than this it doesn't get. It's impossible at my age now to think the best hasn't happened yet. So from everything that's gone before, I need now to face the truth. I've lived a lot, but there can't be much more. It's been years since my misspent youth. I may not be the man that I was once, but at least that's the man that I once was. And though he may be just a fading memory now, I can celebrate his life, because whatever your dreams may take, you've got to do your best to live them. Whatever mistakes you make, just be kind to yourself and forgive them. Because whatever else I've learned as I've stumbled through this life, when it's all been done and said, the years pass oh so quickly, and too late you realize that life is short, but you're a long time dead. When you do the stock take of the life you've been allowed, and you're adding up the profit and what's lost, if you've stood alone somewhere out beyond the crowd, that's given back much more than it once cost. A life is measured out in so much more than years. Quality beats quantity each time. And when you offset happiness against the pain and tears, at least you need to say that it's been mine. If the best of life is living out all your hopes and dreams, at the very least I hope you've been yourself. Because the opposite is clear to me, or so it seems, to live a nightmare that belongs to someone else. Because whatever your dreams may take, you've got to do your best to live them. Whatever mistakes you make, just be kind to yourself and forgive them. Because whatever else I've learned as I've stumbled through this life, when it's all been done and said, the years pass oh so quickly, and too late you realize that life is short, but you're a long time dead. Desiderata tells us not to compare, because others always will be more or less, and that will make us either bitter or vain, and I've been both, I must confess. But compared to the man that I once used to be, I may be a shadow or a clown, but through all the years I've lived the life I chose, at least it's been my own way, up or down. And now I remember many years long gone, a lovely brown-eyed girl gave me a line. As it was getting much too close and later than it should, whatever her agenda at the time, I said sometime it feels just so good being me, and she wanted to be more than just my friend. So it should, she said. It's the only you to be. I'll carry that truth with me to the end. Because whatever your dreams may take, you've got to do your best to live them. Whatever mistakes you make, just be kind to yourself and forgive them. Because whatever else I've learned as I've stumbled through this life, when it's all been done and said, the years pass oh so quickly, and too late you realize that life is short, but you're a long time dead.